Hello guys, welcome back to the Try Time Podcast. This is episode 38, I believe. I'm Callum.
And I'm Matt, and welcome to what is the grandest night of the Rugby League year. As you can see, the star-ish has come out in full fashion of the podcast gilet, which makes its proud return tonight. And
just
also
for the awards,
a throwback to the COVID era, back when you had no hair again before you went to Turkey and got a transplant. The highlighter pen hoodie is back.
It's a special.
When are you going back for the teeth doing?
They need at all. Now people are actually going to believe that now.
As you can see, we are professional as ever on this show, and you come here basically. It's like Top Gear. No one actually cares about the cars. They just turn up to see what shit the presenters throw at each other.
So yeah, apparently, I have won the Hairline of the Year award.
For God's sake, that was my star prize, and you've just ruined it.
So go on, I'll let you lay the present. But I don't actually have a clue what's coming here from my few years.
So we've got some crackers, and we've got some potentially some absolute stinkers along the way. We've got a number of awards to give out. These are entirely in good fun. Nobody's here to collect them. You win a pat on the back. That is your prize, ultimately. And yeah, let's just stick around. Comment below your fun little awards you've got, whether you disagree with us. You probably will.
Probably.
Don't take these seriously, I guess, is the ultimate message. It's the off-season. We're rinsing content as much as we can, okay? Give us a break. We've still got another 3 months of this before the actual rugby starts, so God knows what we'll be producing by end of January.
There'll be some good stuff, though.
We will actually be genuinely doing Hairline of the Year at this rate. Or,
is that a full pod?
Or Turkey Teeth time, come fly with me. Shall we jump straight into the first award of the night?
I don't even know what to expect.
Do you know what? Neither do I, and I wrote the entire thing. So, shall we start with the sensible one? The Try Time Podcast Player of the Season award. Now, this award is going to someone who has made an impact on their club and their club's overall season. Now, I've tried to look past the obvious top candidates necessarily, because this isn't just the best ability level player. This is the overall factor. And I was very torn between two names, actually, so I'm going to give this one an honourable mention, who was unlucky to miss out. And I did nearly give this award to Lachlan Lamb of Lee. He's he's arguably been their best player this season, between him and Tom Amone, I'd say.
Yeah, definitely.
You know, he's guided them to a Challenge Cup win. They were a team that I think a lot of people, they'd built a good squad. Their goal was surviving. They went on to go to, the playoffs, the semi-finals? No,
yeah.
Did they just drop out before that? They might have done. I can't remember.
Yes,
they did. They dropped out in round one of the playoffs. It were Wigan, KR and Catalan Saints, wasn't it?
Yeah. It seems like a lifetime ago, that, doesn't it?
Well, this is why we're struggling for content already. We've really picked a great time to come back, didn't we?
Well, that was the plan behind coming back at this time.
That's true. Get the crap videos out the way early. Thanks for sticking with us. It will improve. Maybe this video, maybe not so much.
Yeah, well, that's all up to you and your awards. But
yeah, we've got some fun.
So you were going to give it to Lamb.
So I decided in the end, no, I won't, and I'm going to give it to. Drum roll, please. Okay, that's enough. The winner of the Try Time Fox Players is Mikey Lewis, who is not coming through this door now.
That would be good. That would no.
If we had that planned, I'll tell you what, I'd be impressed. We're not that high budget. Mikey, if you are watching, you're definitely not, but if you are, feel free to come and collect your invisible crown.
Yeah, we'll get an award there for you.
Yeah, if you turn up, we will actually get you something.
You could have a replica Canada Goose podcast gilet.
You sure we're not selling the highlighter pen hoodies yet? The tennis ball boys.
Well, if Lachlan Lamb fancies that as the second prize, he can come and get that as well if he wants.
Let's have him fight it out for the win. Why not? I think Michael Lewis had a great season, especially on the pitch for both Hull KR and England. Obviously, there was the whole controversy with the Tonga test in terms of him getting dropped for George Williams to get his spot back. I think a lot of people were quite upset by that. Not necessarily because Williams wasn't deserving of the spot, but actually because Lewis had played really well and didn't deserve the axe, really.
Yeah, but neither did Smith either. Like, it's not like it were kind of a bit of.
Well, Harry Smith ultimately won the player of the tournament, and obviously we ran a poll on this a few weeks ago now on social, and it was very clear that Harry Smith was
the fan
favourite of that one.
Which is fair enough, I think.
I'm probably going to get shot for not giving him the award now, but
especially since he won Super League.
Well, he didn't win it on his own.
No.
He won it with his team.
Well, no, but
I would argue that Lewis carried KR more than Smith carried Wigan. And also, the boy only learnt to kick conversions about 2 weeks ago. He's good at them now, but he spent most of the season being shocking.
Yeah, well, that's fair enough. But yeah, I'm happy with that, I think, yeah.
We're accepting award 1.
Yeah. Well, it's got the Try Time podcast name on it, so I need to make sure I agree with it.
That's true.
But I feel like some of these, I don't even know what's coming to it.
Well, I'm doing these, so of course we've gone for our favourite subject of kits. So let's start with this. The kit of the season. And the nominees for this are the Leeds away shirt. I'm hoping we're going to have pictures of all these on screen.
Yeah.
The Bradford Bulls Tequila Sunrise kit, which I have persuaded Callum to not model, mostly because it doesn't go with his gilet. The Hull FC away kit, or the Wakefield away kit.
Right.
Which, for anyone who can't remember, that's the white one.
Yeah.
Now, as you can see, it's been very much a year for the away kits this year, because the home shirts were either a bit too predictable or just generally not that exciting.
They're always the same but different, aren't they, generally?
Yeah, none of them really struck a chord with me. And, well, there's a few reasons why I went for the one I did. I thought the colour was really understated and not something we saw too many of. I thought the way they designed it and inputted the star in the middle was a great design feature, and you can probably tell where it's going. The winner of the kit of the season for 2023, the Hull FC away shirt.
No, I'm not happy.
What do you say? Because Bradford didn't win.
I feel like this is the only time Bradford are going to get mentioned on this podcast here. I mean,
no, you've got another one.
Oh, well, we might win that one. But no, I agree. That kit, all the kits nominated were good kits.
Yeah, I didn't feel I could go with award 2 and give it to a Leeds. I think I'd get the bias calls already.
And even
in fact, have Leeds actually won anything? Oh, we have potentially won something. Yeah. So.
But yeah, I think they're all nice kits. Don't get me wrong, I really do like that Bradford kit. But I mean, it has a special place for me because it has like the names on it and the.
You're on that kit.
That's my season ticket name.
That's why it didn't win.
Yeah.
Because it had that gilet on it.
You know what the best thing is, right? That next year when we do a kit like that, your name's going to be on it.
God, it is!
Season ticket holder Matthew at the Bulls.
Oh God, I'm immortalised in Bradford cotton. I didn't think about that. Why didn't we back it under a fake name? Oh shit.
But yeah,
that's winning. That segues me on nicely to my next award, which is for the exact opposite. The only fit to be loo paper of the season award for the worst kit. Well, I mean, actually, do you know what? I might as well do 2024's already. It's the Warrington away shirt.
I like it.
You like that, man? Of course you do. You're practically wearing it now. How do you like that monstrosity? It's like if you. What's the politically correct way of saying this? It's like asking a blind man to colour in a Canberra shirt.
I don't mind it.
It's horrible. Never mind having bloody fucking Hoover on front of it. They need to suck that thing out into the ether. It's horrible. It is one of the worst kits I've genuinely ever seen. Speaking of terrible kits, the nominees for this award are, funnily enough, the Warrington away shirt from this year as well.
Wow.
The Lee home shirt for the leopard kit with a jaguar on the front of it.
Yeah, fair.
The Glossop Caravan away shirt, which is of course Swinton's pink, brown, beige,
whatever it is,
monstrosity. It looks like the curtains out of some 80-year-old's caravan. Sponsored by Glossop Caravans.
Well, that's probably where they got.
And the winner of this is none of those. And it's the first award given to Leeds of this for their hideous City of Leeds third kit.
Right.
Which we watched them playing this against Cass, and my God, it was hideous.
Yeah.
Nobody wants a shirt that's got yellow and pink on it, on a white backdrop where you can't even see the colours properly.
A bit.
Half the
weird.
designs that supposedly relate to Leeds just look shit. I mean, who cares about the architectural roof of the Trinity Shopping Centre? I mean, by all means, shove a fucking owl on. That makes sense.
Just trying to do a bit too much, I think.
I mean, I wasn't the biggest fan of the MND tartan shirt, but, I get at least that one has a design concept behind it.
Yeah, true.
The tartan was for a great cause. The only reason I didn't like that was, frankly, the white sleeves, which it turns out were just cut off this year's home shirt.
Yeah.
It now works out why we see where they'd ended up in the spares bin for. But, the actual main body of the shirt was that this was just hideous.
Yeah, I want a fan.
I mean, they've got it on sale for 15 quid and I still won't cop. I don't even think I'd cop at a £5.
Would you cop at 3?
Well, yeah, 'cause it's fit for loo paper.
Cost of living crisis.
Clog drain with it, yeah. And get Yorkshire Water to deal with it.
To be fair, we could give it to Mikey Lewis as a note.
I don't think he wants that as his prize for winning player of the season. Christ. Oh, dear.
Next one, I reckon, yeah.
I think this is a quick one, and I don't even need to bother with nominees here. It's haircut of the year. You know who's won this. You know who's going to win this, don't you?
I'm going to assume you're going to say someone like Brad Fash.
It is Brad Fash. Congratulations, Brad, for having the worst haircut in rugby league this season.
I think he has the best because he's the only one who actually pulls it off.
I don't think he pulls it off, though. That's the problem.
I think he does.
Do you know what it looks like? It looks like if you imagine some weird, creepy 80s janitor.
Maybe, yeah. Yeah, but it's the style.
You're not sure if it belongs on a rugby pitch or a register.
Yeah, well, we know it, but plays.
I've never met the bloke in person. It might be obvious, but
don't say that.
Well, I haven't.
Getting sued.
Well, I'm judging.
But no, I do think there's definitely worse out there. I mean, I can't think of one off the top of my head.
Because there isn't any.
There definitely is.
Well done, Brad. You know what? You've set out to win Stark Opinion and win an award, and fair play, you have done. Here's your invisible pair of razors to shave that monstrosity off. Should we move on to the next one?
Yeah, go on then.
Now, this is a classic. This is our name as well.
No,
it's the Tri-Time Podcast Instrument of the Year.
Wow, I'm assuming you're gonna go cowbell.
It's the Huddersfield cowbell.
Wow.
How I wish someone would shove that up his arse. It's that annoying.
It gives them personality.
What, all 6 of them?
Yeah, it makes it sound like there's 7.
That's true, because they can all fit in one Prius.
Oh, I'm not. I don't like the Huddersfield. I've said this back 4 years ago on podcast. Not 4 years ago, but I just don't. I don't like the Huddersfield slander for the fans because it's not. I feel like.
Oh, that's fitting because I was tempted to give them fan base of the year.
I think that kind of. I feel like that reflects badly, and people give stick then to the Huddersfield fans. The Huddersfield fans, it's not their fault no one else, not many people want to go. They're the ones who go every week.
Well, the wider city of Huddersfield has won an award here, so you've segued me on nicely.
Right, go on then.
It's the Jerry McCann Award for absent parenting. I did say these names were going to get very interesting.
Yeah, I feel like we're definitely taking a turn for worse now, aren't we?
Oh, there's still some crackers to come.
Monetisation is out of the window.
We're not getting monetised anyway.
Are we not being sponsored by Glossop Caravans?
I don't think I am after their interiors review. Christ. I mean...
Canada Goose?
Oh, Jesus. Yes, the Absent Support Award goes to the town of Huddersfield for all bar 7 of you not going to watch your rugby team in action, despite the sport being born in your literal place.
Yeah.
You have the hotel where the sports... Go watch the bloody game. The team has tried... Fair play to Ken Davey, because he is literally flogging a dead horse here.
And the cheap tickets as well.
They are cheap. It costs you about 4p. You need to you don't want to put eating on for a few hours in Cosy Lives crisis. Go watch Huddersfield. It's cheaper than putting the heating on.
Should we go start watching? Should we get?
We did go to Huddersfield. I'm not having 3 season tickets.
We've got to get a Midlands one as well.
Oh God, I can't cope with that. I'm not trekking there every week. Sorry, Midlands. I'd rather have a Cornwall one. I mean, I wouldn't go, but just to support the club.
Yeah.
Would you like to move on to the next one?
Right, yeah, go on then. Yeah, I feel like it's going to get a lot worse now.
Well, I don't know. We've got 4 left. We can either go for a sensible one or a funny one.
Go on then.
Which do you
go
want?
sensible, let's end with fun.
Okay. This is for the try of the season.
Alright, yeah. I've got one in mind.
So, I did have 4 nominees here, and they were, first of all, Reece Martin for his kick through against Catalan Dragons at Headingley.
Yeah.
I'm hoping we'll be able to get clips of these on the screen. If not, I apologise in advance for this.
Yeah, obviously audio listeners won't get
Yeah,
it, but
sorry.
Sure.
Number 2, John Bennison's try for St Helens against Hull FC, ironically when they were wearing kit of the season.
Yeah.
The third nomination I was going to give was the brilliant Tigers try from, I think, the opening round in their kit clash against Hull FC that I can't actually remember who got over the line then. I think it was Jacob Miller.
Yeah.
And one of my personal favourites here, it's the fantastic offload that sends David Fuzzy Tour over against Warrington, where Harry Newman pulls out an absolute corker to flick it from nearly off the ground.
Yeah.
In what's arguably been his best piece of rugby in a Leeds shirt of the season.
Yeah.
And then what happened was I went to Headingley innocently one Saturday afternoon and ripped my entire nominations book right open.
Yeah, I were there with
Because the try of the season is, funnily enough, Harry Newman against Tonga for England.
It's got to be. I literally said that is try of the season to you at the time when we were stood watching.
If we're talking about individual pieces of skill, I think there's better out there.
But as team
But as a team try, there's only the Cass one that comes remotely close, and they've got the advantage of an extra finger on the ball. So it's got to be England.
Yeah, yeah.
And also, I can't upset anyone club allegiance-wise, given I've just already upset a few people with these awards, and there's more coming.
Yeah, I think it was a perfect ending to a great series.
Unless you're a Tongan.
Yeah,
and if you are wondering what we did learn from the Tonga series, and you haven't already checked out our previous video, a couple of weeks back, Callum hosted that one, so I can't vouch for the quality of it, but it's up there. Go give it a watch.
Definitely. It's a nice little short. I think it's like 6 minutes. Worth watching.
I'm going to say it's shorter than this, and this is just turned into right dribble.
Yeah, it's not. It's a Saturday vid.
It's
Saturday vid. It's not.
That's true.
Right, I'm happy with that one though.
Okay.
I'm happy with that. So go on, next one.
Well, this actually I've cheated a little bit, because this is an event that actually happened in 2022 when we were on hiatus, but it was far too dubious to not include.
Right, I don't know. I'm honestly nervous.
This is the Old Dirty Bastard Award for, funnily enough, the Old Dirty Bastard player of Rugby League, the less glamorous side. You already know what's coming, don't you?
I know, yeah. Is it nominations?
No, I don't think we need any. I did say Bradford were getting a mention. It's George Flanagan Senior for his squirrel.
Wow. So this is how Bradford get a mention, and I don't.
Yes.
That wasn't even in 2022. It was like 2021, I think.
I think we're still on hiatus, weren't we, when it happened?
Oh, it happened on hiatus.
That's all just blended into one. But yeah, retrospectively, you have won the Old Dirty Bastard Award.
He definitely didn't do it. He's innocent. He's innocent.
I mean, we can go back to Tom Holroyd, who did genuinely squirrel a bloke for Bradford last year.
Yeah. Oh well,
that 21 as well.
He didn't squirrel.
He got squirreled and then hit him back, didn't he?
He absolutely twatted him.
Yeah. Well, either way, George Flanagan won it, despite being innocent.
Right, yeah. No, I'm not happy with that. I mean, he's an old bastard, but he's not. I don't like the dirty part of it.
He plays for Bradford. That's enough.
No, that's true. He's a Bradford guy, lad, isn't he?
Exactly. Need I say more?
How many players can say they've played with a son? And now that sounds like he's an old dirty bastard.
And that is the Old Dirty Bastard Award right there. Thank you, Callum, for confirming that. I mean, we're not.
I'm sorry,
It's
Joe.
from Bradford. It's not exactly a high bar. I mean, who are you going to promote with? Bad Boy Chiller Crew.
I think it doesn't.
It wouldn't surprise me because they're about 50, aren't they, that try and hang around with young kids.
Yeah.
Not in a. Just to
They're
clarify,
trying
to be down with the kids, not in an inappropriate way. It's just so we're avoiding any class action lawsuits here.
Yeah.
Speaking of run-ins with the law, our next award, again, we don't need nominations for this. It's the Daniel Khalif Award for escaping a prison sentence. And this goes to a man who I hope is going to have a great success in his life on the run. Having got out of an 8-year stint at Strangeways in this off-season. The winner of the Daniel Khalif Award for the escaped convict is Brodie Croft.
Right, so Leeds have won another one then.
Leeds have won an award.
Wow.
So have Bradford, it's fine.
We've not won a good one though.
You won the Old Dirty Bastard Award, we won an escaped felon.
Wow.
I don't think this is real. And actually, it's technically Salford he got out of.
I don't think Salford want to claim this award though.
Well, I mean, it could be worse.
Yeah, but you can't. They haven't won the award. Like if a
No,
prisoner
Brodie's won the
if
award.
the prisoner escapes, they are the prison in that analogy.
Well, that's Croft then.
They don't win the award for someone.
Well, it's their
Yeah,
fault
it
for
is.
basically playing their own games out of prison.
Well,
I mean, technically, they're about to lose that said home ground right now because we don't even know if they've. Genuine point, as we're recording this, we genuinely don't know if Salford have a ground next season.
yeah. AJ Bellens.
So that's a point, actually. Segue to last week's pod. So we've got a gap where Newcastle are. If Salford don't have a ground and can't play in Super League, does that mean Wakefield's surviving with 2 teams down in the 1895 Cup?
No, I don't know.
Do you know what? We're not redrawing that out again. Sod that. That would a ball ache. Should we move on to the next award?
Yeah, go on then.
Well, we've got some special ones here. There's 2 more to go.
I'm nervous.
The next one is the Missing Persons Award for the player who has gone missing the most over the course of the season. And we've got 3 nominations for this.
Go on then.
The first one, Deck Patton, for God knows doing what all season apart from missing a few conversions.
I mean, yeah, all right. I think he was. I mean, a lot of the fans wanted him out, and obviously had his contract that he had to live up to. And as soon as we got Gaskell, it were like he were out at team, and he didn't play again for us. It was weird halfway through the season. He just kind of didn't show up, and now obviously he's ended up down at Swinton for next season. But yeah, it was always one of them where you always felt he had more to give.
I told
and
you
just didn't give
Bradford
it.
were getting another mention.
He had some good games, but they were once in a blue moon. And he only had one play up his sleeve, it seemed, at Bradford. Obviously, like, I don't know him and stuff like that. I don't want to be say too much bad stuff. But
Well, in terms of one play, obviously, that fits nicely onto my second of the
go on.
season.
Oh,
Blake Austin.
Yeah, right. Literally the same. I think they're the same player, to be honest.
If it's not booted high up in the air, we don't know. And I mean, he certainly didn't make an impact other than wearing the scoreline in the 46-0 defeat at Headingley on the last day.
That were ironic and iconic.
That was written in the stars, that. I called it before the game started,
Sorry,
didn't I?
temper, bloody hell.
I genuinely did say, though, didn't you? It's
Yeah,
going to
you
finish
did,
46-0 because that's his number.
And he did, yeah. It was good.
Again, Rugby League Oracle. We've said it before on this podcast. I've got my mantra.
So what are you predicting?
What's the thing? Call me Zoltar.
Give me what one prediction you've got for next season. And it's got to be bold.
Can I caveat it?
Go on then.
Subject to Super League not being 14 teams, Cast Tigers will miss out.
Well, Cast fans aren't going to be happy.
What's Harry going to do?
I mean, I guess they can count to 12 on the fingers, can't they?
That's true. That's a skill I've not got.
I don't know.
Now who they're not happy with. I mean, I'm just judging on the fact that the ground's still got the drainage system of an ancient Egyptian pyramid.
Yeah, at least Wakey are sorting theirs out, and we don't have to deal with the origin
Well,
of
we
COVID.
don't know we don't actually know if they've got hot water connected yet.
They didn't last time we were there, did they?
No, but that were
literally the
heading
week-
on for 4 years ago.
That were like the week before COVID. They were the last rugby game before COVID.
Was that the last time you played a Super League opposition in a competitive game?
Yes.
It's a bit embarrassing, isn't it, really?
Right, moving on.
What's the winner of this award?
Well, yeah, have you got another nomination?
Well, this guy's won it, so I might as well jump into the winner. And I think he fits the bill perfectly. It's Nene McDonald.
Yeah, well, yeah, he literally did go.
He literally did go. We didn't actually know where he was until he turned up to play for PNG. And now, and what has he got in exchange for this? He's been sent to Strangeways for his prison sentence.
Oh, God. Wow.
We've gone full circle again. And I think to end this one off, we're going to go for and there's some nominees here. The Rugby League Inclusivity Award. You know what's coming in.
Wait, so Bradford have actually won another one?
Can you stop ruining the awards?
There's only one club with that sort of...
So the nominees are, first of all, the RFL for giving women the equal showing of a day out at Wembley, a proper prize fund, and the chance to make memories that will last those girls a lifetime, and pave the way for the women's game going forward.
They actually are. RFL get a lot of stick, but they are doing a lot of...
On a serious note, we've made this a bit of a funny award. That is the genuine winner of this, by the way. That absolutely does win. The other nominees are Mr. Frizzell for being inclusive enough to represent 3 national teams because he can't make his mind up / isn't really good enough for just one.
Well, give context to that.
He's now Australian with a Welsh passport who's also decided he's Tongan overnight.
I just can't believe he's played for all. I think he must... I mean, let us know, is there anyone else who has played for 3 teams?
And we're not counting Great Britain.
Yeah, I'm going to just say that. Or some sort of Maori team or something, or
Yeah, it's got to actually be 3... What's the classic pointless line? They've got to be sovereign states recognised by the United Nations or whatever.
Something like that, yeah. But he's played Origin as well. It's just... I'm just not even going in. He just does my head in. We were talking about it every game, weren't we, really, for...
We were.
During England-Tonga.
And the real winner of this award, you alluded to it earlier, it's the Bradford Bulls for the introduction of Bull Girl, who is therefore the first transgender mascot in the world of rugby league.
I don't know if she's transgender.
Well, it's a bull. A bull cannot be female. Biologically speaking,
if that bull wants to identify as Bull Girl, you let that bull identify as Bull Girl.
So we are therefore promoting inclusivity by having a transgender
a transgender fucking mascot. I mean, I can't believe it. I see it every week and I just can't believe it. But
it's a fucking bull. It's not even like it's an animal that can have different sexes.
That has got us into top 14 with IMG. I tell you, it actually has.
I'm genuinely not kidding. If a transgender mascot gets you Super League,
I've just thought,
can we have Ronette Rhino?
You need to change one of your nominations for the missing person because Deck Patton won't missing.
That is bull. Well, if she doesn't turn up next year, then we know Deck Patton is literally the transgender mascot.
When Lion Girl's knocking about us next season.
Lita the lion with pigtails rather than just be a lioness. For God's sake.
But no, fair, on the serious note, but having the mascot that can appeal to little girls.
Sam Smith.
It is a good thing, and I think we always have a laugh whenever we're there and she's there. It's like whatever. Yeah, I'm not.
You mean you're laughing at females in rugby league, Callum? After all we've just said about RFL
it's not
at Wembley.
It's Deck Patton in a bull suit with some eyelashes glued on and a tutu.
I think we've ended this on the perfect note. Thank you for sticking around for what has got to be one of the most chaotic, legally line treading and probably getting cancelled podcasts you are ever going to witness out of us two.
I'm just going to say I'm proud of you for not including Chris Wellham somewhere in here.
Well, he didn't. I was tempted to do a Ginger of the Year, but
it'd be too obvious.
Yeah. I mean, who else am I going to give it to? Louis Roberts, Harvey Levette. He just annoys me by scoring against us every year. Are there any other ginger players in Super League?
Well, there definitely is.
Well, there is.
It doesn't have to be Super League. It's all 3 leagues. We're inclusive.
Well, I'm thinking of what my knowledge base covers here.
But there will be, but I can't think that. Anyway, I think that is a good time to.
That is a good time. So there we go. On the inside scoop, Deck Pat and his Bull Girl. See what revelations we have for you next week.
I'm sorry, Deck.